Hello YouTubers, welcome back to ThoseYGOguys. I'm Alessandro, your host, and as you guys can tell from the title of the video, I'm going to be talking about the newest and latest world premiere card that Konami has released news about, and the card is known as Xyz Encore. Now you might be wondering, what is Xyz Encore? Well, let's take a look. Xyz Encore is a quick play spell card with the ability stated, target one face-up Xyz monster your opponent controls, and that has Xyz material. Detach all Xyz materials from it, and if you do, return it to the extra deck. Then, if there is a monster card in the graveyard among those detached Xyz materials, special summon as many of those monsters as possible from the graveyard to your opponent's side of the field in face-up defense position. Their levels are reduced by 1 on the field. Cards and effects cannot be activated in response to this card's activation. Wow. So you might be wondering, what is this about? Well, within the article Konami has been writing about, they've been stated like ever since Lord of Tachyon Galaxy has been released, the popularity of compulsory evacuation device has its popularity increased by a long margin because it's a quick answer to deal with Mecha Fan Draco Sack, Number 11 Big Eye, and stuff like that. Now we have this new quick play spell card that you can activate whenever you feel like it, either your turn or your opponent's turn, and just like say, get off my turf, or get off my field, just like many people would like to say. So yeah, and not only that, bring back the monster with their levels reduced by 1, so they can't. So if their monsters survive, let's say, they cannot make into that Xyz monster that you just bounced back because their levels have been reduced. So you're kind of like throwing their strategy off to a loophole. Imagine doing this to Evil Swarm when you bounce that Evil Swarm Opion off the field and bring back those 2 Evil Swarm monster, and their levels are now become 3, which Evil Swarm don't technically run rank 3 monsters, so this could throw a major problem for Evil Swarm. Let's see. I don't know if it will completely throw off Constellars since they can adjust their levels and play accordingly depending on situations. Dragon Rulers, yeah, you're gonna get rid of the Draco Sack and Big Eye instantaneously, and now they're gonna have to force into like either play the wait game, wait for their Dragon Rulers to bounce back into their hand, or sink, whatever, or wait their monster die. I don't know. Yeah, this is a very amazing quick play spell card. It's like you have anti-Xyz like effect, but sprinkling on with a super poly like effect. So pretty much your opponent's gonna sit there and watch their Xyz monster gets off the field, and then they have to come up with plan B. So yeah, and not only that, within the set, excluding the TCG and OCG imports, there's also another anti-Xyz monster known as Flying Sea. And you guys might be wondering, what is Flying Sea? Flying Sea is another of those hand traps. We all love hand traps because hand traps are always helpful for some people, if not everyone. So what it does is whenever your opponent is normal summons or special summon a monster or monsters, you can special summon Flying Sea from your hand to your opponent's side of the field, I think in defense mode? Maybe. As long as Flying Sea remains on the field face up, your opponent cannot Xyz summons. Period. So, wow. So, Judgment Light is going to be a very interesting set. One, Sinkers are coming back full force. Well, maybe not full force, but at least they're making a roar. Xyz monster, they're now showing an Achilles heel. That's what I like to say. And yeah, this is going to be a very good set. I would not be surprised if Xyz Encore's price is going to go up. Maybe for sure pre-release, but maybe as well, we'll have to see how the format is going to develop. Also, with these two cards, I now starting to doubt they're going to hit Evil Swarms, period, on the ban list now. I mean, now it's going to give every Dex an instant answer like, okay, if you have this problem with Ophion, here's your answer. They cannot change Infestation Pandemic, Forbidden Lands, whatever. Not even Solemn Judgment. They can't even do anything about that. So, this could be a very interesting card. And putting together with Flying Sea, yeah, I think Xyz only base decks is going to have a challenge on themselves. Will this mean Xyz only base decks be gone for good? No. I think they'll be fine. Basically what I would just say, just continue what you're supposed to do. I mean, if there's a problem, just have prohibitions and stuff like that. So yeah, so I wouldn't worry too much. Just continue what you're supposed to do. So yeah, what do you think about these latest news? Huh? Do you like it? Do you hate it? If you have any questions, feel free to check out the articles down below. I'll have the link to the article as well as the two cards so you guys can take a look into it. So yeah, this is going to be a very interesting format depending on how the ban is going to be. But yeah, enough of that. I'll see you guys later and stay tuned on more of ThoseYGOguys. See you later, guys. Bye bye.